Is this the end of DJI in the US? Well, a new Trump executive order may just make that happen. Let's talk about it on Inspire with Drones. Hey everyone, Timothy Brazell here, back with another video, and whew, man, this is a big one. I just came across this information yesterday, published by the Washington Post, those who follow it. And so just real quick, I'm just gonna really get right into it, you guys. So bear with me, forgive me, this video is just a straight run here. I'm not trying to really be too professional in everything here. I just want to make sure I give you guys the information because I think this is very important. And this is something that could very well take effect as soon as next week, okay? So just a quick summary rundown here. And I've read the article. Shout out to Drone Camps RC. I believe he was the first one to post anything concerning this. I didn't see it anywhere else. But what I did not see in his description was the link to the actual article. And so what I've done in the description, you will see the article to this. Now, I will say this, and I will let you know. Washington Post, they do require you to subscribe. I didn't have to pay for this. I just, did a free account, put in my email address, answered a few questions, and then I gained access to the article. So the link that I'm sharing with you is going to take you to that. But if you don't already have an account, just be prepared. They may ask you to do it. If it's saying that you need to pay, you shouldn't have to pay. Because again, I didn't pay anything. It was strictly just setting up a free account. Okay, so let's get right into it. So here's a quick rundown. According to the Washington Post, former President Donald Trump is preparing a new executive order, okay, that will or could potentially ban the sale of new Chinese drones in the US, okay? Targeting companies like, of course, which should be no surprise, DJI, but also Autel, okay? However, the one thing that it doesn't specify, and I was looking for it because I know as I was watching Drone Camps RC and his take on it, it was being mentioned that this could potentially take place or go through or be approved or finalized come Wednesday of next week. Now, the article does not state that. The article does not specify an exact day for when these orders would go into effect, okay? And so if you're hearing that it could be, just trace it back to the article or to any updated article information. I wouldn't just take anyone's word for it if it's just going to happen on a set day, okay? Because really the timing still remains tentative on this because I'm sure there's other factors that go into the finalizing process, okay? So, but again, the link is in the description for your reference. Now, again, this was posted yesterday, May 30th. So I have a general question. Really, is this the end of DJI in America? Because when you consider what these executive orders here or this executive order could do, basically, it would prohibit the sale of new Chinese manufactured drones, of course, from DJI, Autel, and any other company, basically, right? So why are they doing this? So let's take a step back. And again, just bear with me. I may be all over the place on this, but I was quickly trying to get the important points from the article here. But remember, this was framed as a national security issue. Remember that the focus was on DJI somehow basically gaining sensitive data or privacy. But basically, the focus was on data privacy and foreign intelligence, okay? And so because current or existing DJI drones may not be banned yet or be banned at this time, most likely this is targeting those new releases, the new models. Hey, just what, a few weeks back, the Mavic 4 Pro was released. But of course, we cannot get it into the US right now. There are some who have it, but we already know what that's about. But for everyone else, you can't get it. So this looks to be what we're going to see here moving forward. And so this could really, basically new models really could be restricted here from import and as far as sale. Okay. So how does this impact us as drone pilots? Okay, that's what I want to talk about. So let's focus on the hobbyist, okay? Because when you're dealing with the hobbyist, you're talking about reduced availability of affordable, high quality drones. You're not going to be able to easily get your hands on a affordable, reliable, high quality drone unless something drastically changes within the US drone market. But that is one of the things that is going to hit the hobbyist the most, would be the whole availability and affordability and quality aspect of it. Okay. Next, to my commercial drone pilots, including myself. So like, say if you're into like real estate or anything like that, or you do inspections, wedding videography, you may be forced to have to shift to some type of US made alternatives. But again, what are those alternatives? And then next, when you look at drone repair and resale market, like that could grow due to scarcity, not having the ability to basically repurchase or parts, especially for FPV. That's huge. Like, how is this going to impact the whole FPV community? That is huge. Like, I mean, from controllers and quads and frames and motors, parts, like that's going to be huge, man. So I don't know, you guys. So why DJI and Autel? Why are they targeted? Well, I mean, of course, they're the biggest selling foreign market right now in terms of Chinese made drones. And just remember that the lawmakers have long suspected Chinese drones of sending sensitive data back to the Chinese government, right? But nothing has been proven. They haven't proven anything. So basically the executive order is said to really just be a follow-up to all those other attempts, all those other previous bans on DJI drones. And so this would be like the final stamp of approval, right? To just push all that through. Oh boy, yeah. So really this really pushes for a secure drone ecosystem in the US. We need that. It's time. It's like, we really need it. So who might benefit from all of this? Well, of course, American drone manufacturers. Let's just be honest, and Skydio. I think there's, what's the other one? Teal Drones, and there's another one, Free Fly. I haven't used any of their products. So I really don't know. But this could really give them or create a competitive boost in the market. So that's something to consider, something to look at. Another benefit could be bringing back the government grants, and then of course military contracts. So that could be a benefit. That can definitely be a huge increase for domestic brands on that front. And then of course there's always the price increase concerns, right? Oh man. And also lack of innovation. With let's be real, DJI has been the leader in innovation. And so if we don't have innovation in our US market, like, it's going to be rough, you guys, because why do I want to have to bog down and just rely on a US made product that doesn't really deliver? All it's trying to do is just gain a profit. But but doesn't truly value the customer's interest in innovation. Those who love new tech, like innovate, always be ahead of the curve by wanting to inspire and come up with new ways to make the product even better. We need that in the United States. That's why we were going to DJI, because they're the ones who were doing it. And also shout out to Autel, because they have a place in this too. Because I know there are some who prefer Autel. So here's my take, okay? Here's my take. I believe that this could actually happen. I believe that this ban could actually happen, that this executive order could really shut down DJI from the US market. Which means with only my current Mavic 3 Pro, my Avata 2, I may just have to, I don't know, just basically well, if anything, what I will do is stay updated on, legislation and regulations. That I'm going to continue to do, and definitely continue to bring that before you guys. And then also just trying to explore other alternatives. But you know what? I'll be honest. Here's my thoughts right now. If I could start a U.S. drone manufacturing company, I would do it. And if I did it, here's my approach. Now, I'm no expert in this. I have no experience. I do have my bachelor's in business administration, digital marketing, but no engineering experience. So I of course, wouldn't be the one building the drone or anything. But I'm just saying, like, I want to think it's time for individuals to really start thinking on a business side of things, to where we see new manufacturers, because that's really what our president is looking for, to bring manufacturing back to the US. This needs to be a focus. So if I was to create my own drone manufacturing company, where would I begin? Would I just begin on the product, or would I create a business system that is so fine-tuned that it can compete with the likes of DJI to an extent, to where eventually a valuable, quality, low-priced, well, it depends on materials, but that would be the goal, drone is manufactured and produced. That would be my approach. And I think where we have failed, speaking of those U.S. drone manufacturers, they focus on the product, not on the system, the business system. Because DJI has that down. They have it down to the T. So, yeah, that's my take on that. So, what do you guys think about this executive order? Should DJI be banned in the US? Are American drones ready to replace them? Give me your thoughts. Give me your opinions. This is huge, man. Like, this is really huge. You know what? Give this video a like, comment, share. Send this out. Send this out to others, man, who need to hear this, because it's very important. It's very vital. And I don't know. I mean, it may be time. It may be time. Listen to me. It may be time to go on Amazon, offer up, see what you can find. Get it now. I'm not saying going into debt, but if you want a few extra batteries, if you want a few extra DJI drones, just so that you have it, get it now if you can. All right, that's all I got for you guys. I'm Timothy Brazell signing off. Y'all know what to do. Stay blessed, keep flying, be safe, and I'll see y'all in the next one. I'm out.